Okay, thank you. That one featured Will Moen on trumpet, Matt Tenbrook, tenor sax, and Logan Alskerson on the trombone. Next up is a Neil Hefti tune called Whirly Bird. And we just have a little bit of a stage change. Our tenor saxophone player is going to play drum set now. Actually, what it really is our drum set player played tenor sax on the first two songs, but Matt Tenbrook is doing multiple duty here. In the last couple of years, he picked up the saxophone tune and is just doing an awesome job on that. So, very cool.
All right, Matt. Yeah.
Thank you. That one featured Nathan Brokering on alto saxophone. Also Matt Tenbrook back there on drum set. All right, we've got another Latin tune for you here. This features 3 more soloists, and they are Dylan Ringer on tenor saxophone, Zach Studiford on keys on piano back there, and Matt Tenbrook once again on the tenor saxophone. Enjoy Sambiando. All right, Victor Lopez tune Sambiando. We have one more here for you today, but before we wrap up, can you guys hear okay, or is all the sound going that way? Can you hear? Okay, great. before we wrap up today, I just want to take a second to acknowledge our senior crew in the house here today. And in some cases, they have spent 4 years with us in the jazz program. So I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of the seniors in the big band and have you stand up real quick. And if you are a trumpet player or someone else who is standing, give a wave to us so we can acknowledge you with some applause. Any seniors in the house, give a wave, have a stand. It's just been so great to be able to get back to making music really at what is our typical time in January. So just had to modify the schedule a little bit and do some stage changes partway through rehearsal to make sure we're letting the aerosols air out and the HVAC systems catch up and whatnot. Stuff you never thought you'd be talking about 2 years ago, but here we are, and we made the best of it, and hopefully a good concert to show for it. So I hope you've enjoyed our short time together. We have one more tune for you here today. A nice little rock tune to wrap things up. It's called Cold Duck Time. All right, this was your 2021 Jazz Big Band. Just real quick with the soloists, we had Zach Studford back on keys again. We had Max Everett on trumpet, and we had Davis Radke back on guitar, and I'm missing one soloist, Nathan Brokering on alto saxophone. Thanks again, everybody. We are going to just take a moment and transition. We are right on time. Jazz Collective is next, and as you will find, it features many of the same players you just heard. So we'll give them a moment to rest their chops for, I don't know, all of 3 minutes, and then get back to it along with the rest of the crew. Thanks again.
Well, thank you very much. We are the Jefferson Jazz Collective, and that was just another appetizer just to get us warmed up here for our set. So that tune was a great tune called "Feel Like Funkin' It Up." And I should tell you, if you haven't had a chance to hear us before or haven't gathered this yourself, so we're a very different type of a jazz group based compared to the big band that you saw before you. So we're based off of the New Orleans brass band traditions. So music we play, I think, could be summed up best by saying it's feel-good music. I think it makes you feel good and it makes you tap your toes and snap your fingers. And if that's the case, please feel free to do so. So we're going to move right along. The first tune that we are going to play was arranged by the Preservation Hall Jazz Band from New Orleans. And this tune is called "Do Whatcha Wanna," and it's going to feature Matt Tenbrook on tenor sax. Thank you very much. Do What You Wanna. Once again, Matt Tenbrook on tenor saxophone. So this has been awesome to get to resume playing with this group this year. And I think it's worth mentioning that, as Mr. Fretland said, we did get started back in the fall. However, we really only had, I think, 1 or 2 outdoor rehearsals before things kind of got shut down a little bit. And then what we did over the winter, I am so proud to mention this, but we were doing weekly Google Meets. And we were just going through the music and listening to tunes and talking through things. And we maintained that really until we were able to meet up again and start rehearsing in person. So how about a round of applause for just that dedication for these musicians? I think that's terrific. So I'll just mention one other thing, and I'm sure you've noticed by now, but this tradition really is learned just by learning the music, either by rote or off of record CDs, off albums, and that's the way we've done it. So I guess for the other groups that you'll see here already and you'll see later, music stands and the little clips to hold the music on. But I guess we have all the music memorized, so it makes it easier to perform on a windy day like today. So that's also, I think, pretty awesome. So we're going to move ahead. This next tune, actually, these next 2 tunes are very similar in their style. The first one we're going to do is called Kid Jordan's Second Line, and it's going to feature on trumpet Andy Taylor. It's also going to feature on trombone Logan Oscarson, and no, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got my soloist goofed up. Yeah, okay. It's going to feature on tenor sax again Matt Tenbrook, and then on trumpet it's going to feature Max Everett. Yeah, and then the tune after that is called Palm Court Strut, and that is going to feature then Andy Taylor on trumpet, Logan Oscarson on trombone, and Nathan Orcutt on trumpet. So this is going to be kind of a back-to-back. This is Kid Jordan's Second Line, followed by Palm Court Strut. Enjoy. Once again, Matt Tenbrook on tenor sax, Max Everett on trumpet. Thank you. That was Palm Court Strut. That featured Andy Taylor on trumpet, Logan Oscarson again on trombone, Nathan Orcutt on trumpet, and then the tune before that again was Kid Jordan's Second Line with Matt Tenbrook and Max Everett. Before we play our final tune for you guys, I want to echo what Mr. Fretland said earlier before the big band played, and that is how awesome it is to be able to share our music with friends and family today. It's been a long time that we've waited to be able to do this. So once again, thanks for coming out. Thanks for encouraging and being, just motivating to these students while we were, I guess, learning from home during, the end of last year and throughout this year, because your support is really appreciated, and it's awesome to just continue to, continue making music with everybody and to get back to it. So it's been awesome. So thank you. Before we play our final tune, I do want to recognize the seniors from this group too, playing their final Jazz Collective concert. So we'll start in our back line. On the bass drum currently, Serena French. On sousaphone back there, Connor Wesolowski. In the trumpet section, Nathan Heitzman. Also in the trumpet section, Max Everett. In the tenor saxophone section, Matt Tenbrook. And back in the trumpet section, Andy Taylor. All right, so the last tune that we're going to play for you today is, I think, just a staple from the great city of New Orleans and the great state of Louisiana. This is a classic. I think you'll recognize this one for sure, and invite you to sing along with us. This is When the Saints Go Marching In. So again, thank you so much for being out here today and supporting all these awesome musicians. And this is it. When the Saints Go Marching In, please enjoy. Oh, this is also going to feature on tenor saxophone, Matt Tenbrook. And also Demi Cardona back on the snare drum. Thank you very much. Once again, the Jazz Collective. Thank you so much for being here today. I think we've got a little downtime here before our next concert starts at 6. So with that, we'll say hopefully we'll see you at some of the shows here for the rest of the day. And if not, thanks again for coming. Enjoy the rest of your day.